of the Dog Wing Show, the 15th of February. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. And I want to talk about Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. And I just want to put it out there. If Derek Carr was all that good, ain't no way they would be letting him go. They just won. It's no one. They don't think he the right type of quarterback that you need. If that was Aaron Rodgers, it ain't no way possible that they'll be letting him go. I mean, but the fact that you gonna let Derek Carr go, they don't view you as a elite quarterback. That's the bottom line. I mean, you look at Dak Prescott and Dallas don't even want to let him go when you think about it. If the Las Vegas Raiders cared about you, there is no way possible that they'll be letting you go. You don't let go an elite quarterback. You don't do it. That's why I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to remain in Green Bay because he ain't going to walk away from $60 million. It just ain't gonna happen. And I think he'll be in Green Bay until Green Bay decide we had enough. Because when you look at that situation right there, it sounds like another Brett Favre situation. Because Brett Favre did the same thing for years until Green Bay decided to get tired of it and he went to the Jets. When it comes down to Aaron Rodgers, I don't think the Green Bay gonna be willing to part ways with Aaron Rodgers. I think when you get, and Aaron Rodgers ain't leaving that kind of money on the table. He can say all he wants that I'm gonna retire, I'm gonna do this. But he ain't going nowhere. And I don't think he's gonna leave Green Bay, to be honest with you. I mean, when you look at what Rodgers and Green Bay, they offered him everything that he wanted. The players that he wanted, they bought in. I mean, what more do Aaron Rodgers want? When I look at a Derek Carr situation, I'm just going to call it like I see. They don't view him as an elite quarterback. Because if you was an elite quarterback, there's no way that they'll be letting you go. They just won. I mean, let's just call it what it is. If I'm not mistaken, Derek Carr ain't even 30 years old yet. If I'm not mistaken. So why in the world would they, if they thought you was good, they wouldn't be letting you go? And I'm not saying he a bad quarterback, but I'm saying they don't view him as an elite quarterback. Do I think he deserved $50 million? If he did, the Las Vegas Raiders would have paid him that money. They would have flat out paid him. You look at what's going on with Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. If you need $50 million, guess what? We're going to pay you. Whatever you need, we going to pay you. Jalen Hurts come in and did what Philadelphia did. They added more talent to the team. And they told Jalen Hurts, you are our quarterback. Now, when it comes down to Derek Carr, they kicked him to the curb. They told him, you are not an elite quarterback. You're just not, and we are not going to pay you that type of money. We just think when it comes down to with the Las Vegas Raiders, they flat out looking for a quarterback that flat out get it done. Because why would you get rid of Derek Carr when you don't even know who your next quarterback gonna be? What you gonna do? If you thought he was that good, if you thought he was elite, he wouldn't be going nowhere. Because now think about it, they still got Devontae Adams. So you had to release him thinking that you could get a hold to Aaron Rodgers. which means I don't think he's gonna be going nowhere. If you ask me, I don't think that Aaron Rodgers leaving Green Bay because Aaron Rodgers got Green Bay by the thumb and he knows it. And when you got a team by the thumb, you pretty much can get whatever you need, and I think that's flat out what he's planning to do. Let's just call it what it is. I don't think he's gonna leave unless Green Bay decide on it's time for us to go in another direction, which means let's go with Jordan Love. That's the bottom line. And you had Aaron Jones on no show talking about Jordan Love ready to be that starting quarterback. But I don't think Green Bay think he's ready just yet. When it comes down to it, you have two quarterbacks. Green Bay want one, and the Los Angeles Raiders, kicked out their Carr. And they told him he just was not elite. That's what it comes down to. And when you look at that, there's teams out there that's going to be going after Aaron Rodgers. Now their contest might be going to the Saints or Tampa Bay. We'll find out. That's just the bottom line. And it's very exciting because you talking about free agent it's going to be something this year. You talking about it. And I can't wait to see how far this thing go, because it's going to be spectacular thing. And that's just the bottom line. And now, what I want to get into, besides with y'all this morning, I want to talk about the rise and fall of the Dallas Cowboys, y'all. See, back in the 90s, the Dallas Cowboys, they ran the 90s. You talking about 3-time Super Bowl World Heavyweight Champ, going out getting any talent that they want. Jerry Jones was a risk taker. And now, they won 3 Super Bowls, could have 4-peated in the 90s. But where it all ended is when they got rid of Jimmy Johnson. That's where it all ended. And when it comes down to right here and now, you talk about a team back in the 90s that dominated compared to now. They won 3 Super Bowls back in the 90s. And now you got a whole different aspect. And the reason why you do, because you got to own that Jerry Jones that want to do things his way. I mean, you talk about 2 owners, and Jerry and Stephen Jones. They got 2 radio stations, 2 radio shows in Dallas. They want to win the Super Bowl, don't get me wrong, but they want to do it their way. Back in the day, if Jerry Jones needed a high-profile free agent, he went out and got him. He signed Deion Sanders to $35 million. Back in the day, when you needed a Charles Haley, you went out and got him. Back in the day, when you had a coach like Jimmy Johnson, you pretty much stayed out the way. Now, if you want to win championships, Jerry Jones and Stephen got it in their head that they ain't going to go out and get profile free agents. They going to build through the draft. They going to make it hard on their quarterback, Dak Prescott. And not because the thing is, and the reason why I'm putting this out right here and now, because you got to do something. Philadelphia is literally taking over things now. You look at the talent that they added around Jalen Hurts and what he did this year. Dak Prescott, he got no help around him. You replaced Amari Cooper with another Brown. I mean, you took away his viral receiver, the receiver that you brought in order to get Dak paid, and it didn't pay off. You needed Amari Cooper this year, and you took him away. And so, you had won one. You had been to an NFC Championship game, Super Bowl, in 28 years. And the reason why is because you've been trying to do things your way. And it hadn't paid off. It hadn't. Let's just call it what it is. And when you go from winning Super Bowl to not having one in 28 years, think about it. I had a nephew at the time that was real young, two of them. One was in elementary school. One was a baby at the time, and he in Texas. And one of my nephews married with 2 kids. And that was the last time that you won a Super Bowl, Dallas. When it comes down to this year, gonna have to be the year that you do something. Otherwise, it'll be 29 years before you do anything. That's why I'm calling this the rise and the fall of the Dallas Cowboys. See, what we went wrong at, let's face it, you can't blame Dak Prescott if he ain't got the talent around him. That offensive line is straight back. And you need another receiver to complement CeeDee Lamb. The defense could use another corner. Don't nothing hurt when they come down to bringing talent in. And that's what the Dallas Cowboys need. And I know you'd rather build through the draft because it saves money, but the bottom line is you got to pay to win. Look at the Los Angeles Rams and what they did. Let's just call it what it is. They bought a Super Bowl for 1 year and they paid off for them. What it comes down to, do Dallas want to win or do they just want the headlines? That's my time today, y'all. I love y'all so much. Please subscribe to the show and please, y'all, keep on winning.